It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Hello, everybody. Ernie Johnson here. Shaq's here. Kenny's here. Welcome to this edition of 2K Sports. Tonight, we'll see the Los Angeles Clippers as they play against the Golden State Warriors at their home, Oracle Arena. And for Golden State, the game tonight marks their second of 4 meetings they will play this season, and they come into this one feeling pretty good after winning the last time they met. So we're right around halfway through the season. Jack, a lot of trade discussions happening. What are your keys to making a great deal?
Well, it depends on your goal. You want to win now? You want to win later? A combination of both? Does your analysis ever make changes out of emotion?
Well, acquiring players that fit your system, you have to have a system first. That's the key. And if your trade looks too good to be true, it probably is.
I meant to say, do your analysis, never make changes out of emotion.
Okay.
See, I was emotional when I was talking about it.
Well, I heard you.
I
understood it. I understood
All right.
it.
You did?
Not really, but.
Me either. And now with the tip-off coming up shortly, it's time to send it to Kevin Harlan for the call.
Why you think they call me ankle boy?
Everyone's in their seats here at the Oracle Arena as the Golden State Warriors look to grab a win in front of the home crowd here. This is Kevin Harlan, joined by Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and on the sideline, David Aldridge. Looking at the last game for the Los Angeles Clippers, it was a loss to Denver.
And unfortunately for them, they just ran into a hot shooting team and really had no answers.
Well, they still should have been more active on defense, giving those guys a run for their money.
And with pregame routines coming to an end, we're just about ready for our tip-off. First, though, let's get a report from the sideline and say hello to David Aldridge.
Well, Steph Curry is the two-time league MVP, and Steve Kerr says he's maybe the most impactful offensive player ever. He puts fear into defenses like no one I've ever seen. No one's been able to shoot off the dribble from 35 feet. It changes the entire game. Kevin?
A game changer indeed. DA, thank you. As we reach the halfway point in the season, Steve, how much does a team's depth start to play a part?
It plays a lot. I mean, if you have lack of it, then you start to see the guys that needed some rest or those nagging injuries, you can't rest them. You got to play them, especially if you're jockeying for position, looking down the road for playoffs. And then the teams who are, I would say, have all the depth in the world, those coaches have it great. They get a chance to pick and choose. They sit some guys. I know the league doesn't like that, and they get a chance to start some other guys. They manage minutes and manage injuries very well when you have a deep team.
Here are the starters for Los Angeles. Gallinari and Harris, your small and power forwards. Beverly and Williams, the guard tandem. And it's Gortat in at the center position. Shot clock at 6. Thompson finds Cousins. Shoots over Gortat. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. Beverly deciding where to go with it. Pass to Williams. Puts up a 3. The shot misses. And Golden State will go the other way with it. Last time they met was in Los Angeles, where they beat the Clippers.
And the previous meeting was a win for them and a huge day for the bench. The reserves really stepped it up with their scoring.
Getting good production from the reserves on a daily basis is a key ingredient to any team's success.
Curry kicks to Cousins. Curry against Beverly. It's Curry. That time on the assist by Cousins.
Great concentration from Stephen Curry to be able to stay on balance after the bump.
Beverly the pass to Harris. He dishes it to Williams. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. Clock at 6. From 15 feet away, and it's Gallinari missing.
One could argue that's a good shot, but maybe not the right shooter to take it.
Thompson for the triple. That one's in, his first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
Clay, picture perfect from down there. All in a day's work for the former three-point contest champion.
And Beverly kicks to Williams. Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession. Golden State's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Curry passes to Bell. Lets it go from deep. And another 3 for Golden State.
Stephen Curry is great off the dribble, but he also is good at the catch and shoot.
And Beverly kicks to Williams. Drills it from outside. Williams has got his second bucket of the night.
I see you, young fella. Nice answer there.
Trading bombs from beyond the arc is getting personal.
The pass to Thompson. Cousins with it. He's guarded by Williams. Right side Curry. Bell dishes to Durant. Shot clock at 5. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. And KD opting out of his deal, Greg, over the summer to re-sign with the Warriors.
And he did so to get a larger deal than he could have otherwise. Durant had already sacrificed money for the team before. Not a surprise to see him get closer to his value. Seems the super team will be intact for years to come.
2 shots. 2 shots.
First one falls for him.
3 titles in the last 4 seasons for the Warriors. Dynasty, that word you don't throw around lightly, but we're witnessing one in Golden State.
Durant hits them both. And the Warriors going into last season ranked by odds makers as the highest favorite ever. Smitty, in any sport.
Yes, the clear favorites, and that remains the case this season again. They've assembled a roster that stands as one of the all-time greats.
Now, here's Beverly, and he can be counted on to put some points on the board every night. He's averaging right around 13.5 points a game.
That's a good opportunity, but he needs to go up a little stronger, in my opinion.
And a strong finish with 2 hands.
And how about the ferocity of Bell? It's admirable. He crashes the boards with such an animalistic nature.
Here's Williams. He's coming off an unbelievably high-scoring game. Good D by Thompson. And it's the Warriors' ball. They're on a 12-3 run right now. Pass to Curry. Now here's Cousins. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Clippers trail by 10. And the Clippers decide to take their first timeout here. DeMarcus Cousins, really the big final name in free agency last summer to land with the team. And Greg, did he shock the NBA world with his selection?
To take a 1-year deal with the Warriors, nobody saw this coming. It makes sense for Boogie. Time to rehab and then join a contender for the back half of the season. You would think he'll get a much bigger and longer contract offer after this year.
And the foul called on DeMarcus Cousins. That is his first foul of the game. Here's Harris. Busts the J after the KG pass fake. Harris has got his first basket.
Difficult to stop inside. Harris with the excellent feel and touch around the basket.
Bell. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Thompson against Williams. Here's the teardrop. Nice D from Cousins.
And I'll tell you, the sooner this quarter can end, the happier he'll be. It's been tough making shots.
Well, DeMarcus Cousins, perhaps one of the biggest names in free agency this last offseason.
Kevin, clearly the top big man available. It wasn't obvious what the market for him would be like because of his injury. Still not surprised he ended up here because he fits in well with this team.
Shooting 2.
The first one falls. Well, the Clippers looking to build their own arena in Los Angeles. Being the second or third tenant at Staples Center doesn't really feel right anymore.
Big plans are laid in Inglewood, adjacent to the new football stadium. Seems like it would be a win for the fans, the team, and the city.
And so he hits both. An embarrassment of riches for the Warriors. Steve, who do you think is their best player? Is it Steph, KD? Some might even say Draymond Green with his overall impact.
Well, let's first start off. They have 4 All-Stars, and they all are fantastic. The MVPs are KD and Steph, so it's between those two. I would have to lean on Kevin Durant a little bit better than Steph.
And it's the Warriors with the ball after the Clippers pick up 2. Releases from 15. That shot missing. Some solid defense from Gallinari. And the foul called on DeMarcus Cousins. That's foul number 2 for him. Andre Iguodala is checked in for the Warriors.
Andre Iguodala.
Williams scanning the floor. Beverly wide open. And another 3 for the Clippers.
Very consistent from long distance. Beverly a floor spacer offensively.
Curry finds Durant. On the wing, Thompson. Passes it to Curry. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. Curry's got 11 points.
Great three-point shooting here out of the gate. That makes 4 makes already from long distance.
Gortat, the pass to Williams. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline.
Still no rhythm. This may be a time when you want to make the extra pass. Give someone else a chance.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
A nice shot by Gallinari.
Even though Gallinari is not a high flyer, his height helps from mid-range.
Outside for Curry. They double-team Curry. A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. Another 3 for Golden State.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Los Angeles calls timeout. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
It's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a game, and that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have got to be hydrated.
And the Clippers making a change here. Bradley's checked in. Lets it go from the wing, and it's Golden State with another.
Defensively, they've got to pick up the intensity. Hard to win surrendering this high a field goal percentage.
And Beverly kicks to Gortat. To the inside. And Harris gets it to go on the assist from Gortat. He has 6.
A big part of what makes Harris a more physical player right now is he has filled out his frame, and he is able to finish through contact.
Now here's Thompson. A 14-point game for him in the win against Dallas. For 3, Durant. Gallinari with the rebound.
Obviously, this has been a tough quarter for him, but he's still trying to keep a positive mindset.
Beverly finds Gortat. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
And Marcin Gortat, the Polish Hammer, in the final year of a 5-year, $60 million deal. Greg, he's been worth every penny.
He has, but he turns 35 this season. He'll be motivated to earn that next contract, but now on the downslope. We may see his role evolve over the next few years.
The Clippers are trying to revamp their roster. They will pursue the big-time free agents. We all know the L.A. market, it's a big selling point.
Now, here's Livingston. A look at his stats. He averages a bit over 8 points a game. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Livingston's got his first 2 points of the night.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Smitty, even as they aggressively court star free agents, the Clippers were some of the best draft assets they've had in a decade.
You're totally right. From 2010 until this past draft lottery, they didn't draft no higher than 25th. 2 lottery picks this summer, adding some young blood to their roster.
The Clippers have shot just 1 free throw earlier, 1 for 1 in the game. Montrezl Harrell, he's checked in for Los Angeles. A free throw off from Scott. Last season marked a change, Smitty, as we know, in the number of timeouts a team can get, as well as the length of those timeouts. You think it's helped speed the game along a little bit, made it more efficient?
Yeah, I think it has. I love it that the coaching staffs are limited to 2 timeouts during the last 3 minutes. I love that it's sped up the game. I think next for us is start to look at how much time is spent on referees looking at the replay of plays. I think that's the next step for the NBA to kind of speed up the game.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
No, and it is flushed down with a nice jam.
And just another example, Kevin, of how they built this lead, just outworking them.
Greg, that was definitely an effort play right there. You talk about that all the time, fighting to get proper position, then slamming home the putback.
Sheer hustle and will out there. He wanted the ball more, and he went up and got it with some style.
Now here's Iguodala, following the miss by Avery Bradley. Here is Livingston. Over Beverly. Livingston, no luck.
I mean, the mid-range jump shot, a lot of guys have a hard time knocking it down.
Here's Bradley. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. That one on Thompson.
Avery Bradley, a 6'2" combo guard. Not a bad ball handler, but he gets most of his shots by cutting without the ball.
The Clippers shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
And the first one drops. Well, and as they will tell you, Avery Bradley, one of the best cutters in the league. And you know what, Smitty? He cuts hard.
And a true professional. He sets a good example. His teammates see how he gets after it. And with his speed, tough to stay with him.
And so Bradley nails both of them.
Here you have the consummate pro. Rare to see Avery Bradley complain or give anything less than 100%.
And here's Livingston. Six on the shot clock, and he takes that one up and powers it through.
Beautiful play by Sean Livingston. Being able to probe, get inside on the defense, and finish with a slam.
And the call will be against Sean Livingston. So that will be his 2nd foul of the game. We're in the bonus, and we'll go to the line to shoot 2. Well, Avery Bradley coming off a tumultuous season, traded twice, Steve, and battled a groin injury that eventually required surgery.
You know what's not good? All this in a contract year. Not what you hope for. One of the league's hardest working players. He'll bounce back.
That one is off. And the Warriors making a change here. Evans is checked in. And he's good on the second. Well, a high level of scrutiny for this Warriors team. Last season, they led the league in technicals and ejections. Smitty, how important is it for them to get a handle on that?
Well, it's not a good look for them, but they have some competitors. But you have to challenge in the right way. Play with poise, and they're fine when they're on the court.
There's 1:40 left in the first. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. And a quick look now at the best free throw shooting teams. Second, the Warriors.
You know, it's really a team-wide talent. You want to foul to stop layups, but against them, you're not saving much. They'll make you pay time and again.
And the first one at the line is good. Well, Luke Baamute, a defensive specialist out of UCLA.
You know, he's probably a natural small forward, but this is a guy that can defend literally 1 through 5. I mean, his offensive confidence has also grown through the years and starting to develop a reliable three-point shot, even making some plays from time to time off the dribble.
You know, Steve, in the NBA, you know exactly how much your peers are making. Do contract numbers ever bring out animosity between players?
Yes, they do, Kevin. I mean,
really?
When you look at some guys, you see those guys starting to say, I'm putting up better stats than him, but he's making more money. And then it becomes the elephant in the room when the guys start to talk about it. They start not passing to each other. Yes, guys do know exactly what other players make, and sometimes there can become some animosity between the two.
Oh, that's something. And that Unleash Chaos replay presented by Under Armour. Hover Havoc, giving us a chance to relive that exciting play.
I love the patience Beverly has developed with the ball in his hands. Terrific find.
Warriors leading by 5. Livingston kicks to Evans. Back to Livingston. Pass to Jerebko. Plenty of space. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
And on the glass so far, it hadn't even been close.
To the middle. Here's Beverly. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. Now just a 3-point Warrior lead.
You talk about a player who never backs down. Beverly unbothered by the good deed.
Here's Livingston. It drops for his 3rd basket. He's missed only 1 shot. 19 seconds left here in the first quarter. Beverly with the ball. He's got 7. He kicks it to Harrell. 1 second left, and he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. It's been all about Stephen Curry for the Golden State Warriors. He comes away with 11 points in the quarter and is showing no signs of fatigue. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. Steph Curry talks about what makes Coach Steve Kerr so unique as they balance winning with the big picture.
He genuinely cares about what's going on in our lives and our families, and basketball-wise, I think he's really opened my eyes to the perspective of just how you run a team, but that life is obviously a lot bigger than basketball. There's a nice little, marriage of those two that you can enjoy along the way in the process of what we do.
That's a good way of putting it, isn't it? At the end of the day, life is bigger than basketball.
And Steve Kerr shows that. I mean, he cares about his players, his staff. Beyond that, he cares about the country and the world around him.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. What do you guys think about the Warriors here so far?
They've gotten that perimeter game going in that first, and for me, that was the difference.
Hot right out of the gate, generating some early confidence and building on that lead.
Setting the floor for the Clippers. We've got Mbaumute, Patrick Beverly out there with Avery Bradley. Then there's Harrell, and it's Scott in at the 4-man position. And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Well, guys, the Clippers are going in a new direction. Now, Coach Doc Rivers said, "We had a shot. I don't think anybody understands how hard it is to win a title. Until you do that, you're going to be frustrated a lot and have to make tough decisions." Kevin?
Well, they're trying to make the right decisions to rebuild better than before, DA. Thanks.
Solid use of the screen and roll from Thompson, a dangerous player who destroys opposing defenses off these sets.
To the left wing, here is Mbamute, off target from three-point range.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Livingston passes to Thompson, and it's Thompson with the jam.
Then this kind of night for Klay Thompson, a deadly streak shooter. He's really feeling it.
Beverly finds Bradley. Now Scott. He's covered by Thompson. Beverly up top. 7 points in the game. Shot clock at 6. Goes up to the stripe. It's rebounded by Golden State. Cousins has got his 4th rebound in this one. Livingston passes to Thompson. And here's Evans outside. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got 3 assists tonight. And so Beverly will bring it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. 8-point game. Pass to Mbamute. A stupendous finish in traffic. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Steve, you think about Coach Steve Kerr as a player, the 50th pick in 1988, and for his career, the best three-point percentage in NBA history.
I played with him, and I played against him. Always had to know where he was on the floor. The perfect coach for this sharp-shooting team.
Curry's checked in for Sean Livingston. The Clippers also making some changes. Harris is checked in for Mbamute. Lou Williams is subbed in for Patrick Beverly. Here's Harris. We saw him with 19 points his last outing. About 3 minutes played so far in the second quarter. And Cousins kicks to Curry. Feeds it to Urebko. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
I tell you what, the defense should send Christmas cards for that miss.
Stolen by Thompson. Cousins finds Evans. And there's the call on Montrezl Harrell. That's his first foul. Durant's checked in for Golden State. And then for the Clippers, Gortat has come in for Montrezl Harrell. And it's Gallinari in for Scott. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Back to Thompson. Over Williams. And again, it's the Warriors missing. Harris dishes to Williams. Over Thompson. And he can't bank that one in. Here's Cousins. And Cousins throws it down.
DeMarcus Cousins made sure that one went down. High percentage dunk for DeMarcus.
Williams against Thompson. Count it, and the Warrior lead has been cut down now to just 6 points with that basket from Lou Williams.
And just showing you his determination despite the size difference.
And he makes the little adjustment just as he goes to lay it in.
Now here's Durant. He had a 24-point outing in their last game against Dallas. Harris kicks to Bradley. Off the left rim and out.
You know he would like to have that one back. A clear look from the mid-range.
Down low, here's Thompson. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. That's on Lou Williams.
You know, Klay Thompson has the perfect mentality for a shooter. No fear, no conscience. Just routine, repetition, and a hunger to be great.
Shooting 2.
The first one falls. And Smitty Thompson not easily distracted when he's shooting.
Well, growing up, he used to shoot all day in the rain. His dad played for the Blazers. Whatever his surroundings, he finds that calm in the storm.
Andre Iguodala. He's checked in for Evans. And so Thompson nails both of them. Klay Thompson came ready-made to the NBA as far as his three-point shooting goes, Steve, but what impresses you most with how he's developed the rest of his game?
Well, he was a shooter. Now he's a scorer. He can post up, he can knock it down from the mid-range, and he can make plays off the dribble now. You can tell he spent a lot of time on his footwork.
And here's Thompson after Lou Williams was able to get the three to go. Thompson passes to Curry. 6 on the shot clock. Shoots over Bradley. And the basket by Curry. Curry's got 13.
His shooting has been outstanding. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
Cousins against Gortat. Back to Bradley. Outside Williams. And Thompson sends it back.
Don't underestimate Klay Thompson on the defensive end. Perfect timing on the block.
Warriors leading by 5. Iguodala outside. Kicks to Thompson. Over Williams. And there's Thompson. That's good on the assist by Iguodala.
And the jump shot has been a dimension of this game where they've had a clear advantage.
The pass to Williams. Out to Gallinari. Iguodala with the steal. And now here's Durant, the fast break opportunity. And the basket is good. Got it to go through on the contact, so a free throw coming up. A great opportunity for a three-point play.
Kevin Durant last season becoming the second youngest player in NBA history to score 20,000 career points, trailing only LeBron James. That's elite company.
One shot.
And you think KD has an outside chance to set the all-time scoring record?
I do. I wouldn't put it past him. Height and shooting touch are two things that you don't lose with age.
Los Angeles calls timeout. Klay Thompson with a strong contribution so far in this one.
Yeah, they're going to have to talk about this. They got to find a way to get the ball out of his hands.
And we'll examine here how the distribution has been between three-pointers and two-pointers tonight for the Warriors.
And, boy, they've been producing points both inside and out. That kind of symmetry offensively is a great sign, and it's correlated with their early success.
Durant with the steal. Thompson inside the line, and the Warriors tack on 2 more.
His temperature is rising. I mean, it is rising.
Clippers trail by 12. Bradley kicks to Williams. And that time, also a missed shot.
It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself. You know, he's just got to slow the game down, try to get some easy ones. How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agendas.
And here is Williams after the three-pointer from Klay Thompson. Gallinari against Curry. Gortat inside. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Gortat's got 4 this quarter. And here's Curry, who brings it up for Golden State. Pass to Durant. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Curry's got his 3rd assist on the night.
Defensively, you can't give Durant this kind of look and expect to get a stop.
Bradley kicks to Williams. Softly drops in the floater. Williams has got 12 points in the game.
The beauty of the teardrop, very difficult to really contest.
Outside Durant. Back to Thompson. And it's Thompson with the jam.
That takes poise, patience, and vision. Great pass by Kevin Durant.
And here are the Clippers now, down by 15. Williams finds Bradley. Now here's Williams, defended by Durant. Unloads. And he didn't get quite enough under that one.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
Now, here is Gallinari. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 9.5 points a game.
Trying to get his man back for the last three. It helps to not make this personal.
Got that one up quick. Iguodala's got his first points in this one.
Those kind of shots are ones Iggy buries routinely.
Bradley passes to Gortat. He kicks it to Williams. Outside Bradley. Back to Williams. The Clippers with a fresh 24. Back to Gortat. Kicks it out to Bradley. And again, no good by the Clippers. Warriors leading by 20. And Kevin Durant with the slam.
Putting a little creativity into it. Durant usually making it look easy, but not here.
And Los Angeles guys shooting at just about an even 40% from the field for the second quarter. On the wing, Williams to halt the run. Warriors with the rebound. Cousins has got rebound number 8 now on the night.
And offensively, they've gotten stuck on the perimeter, falling in love with the jumper. And the point differential tells the story. Their two-way play has been outstanding.
You know, it's a matter of effort plus talent. You need both to dominate this way.
Now here's Williams. He's got 12. Cousins pulls it in. Cousins has got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. The Clippers testing out new digital offerings, things like visual enhancements to provide live information, different viewing angles, Smitty, to their fans.
You're right, Kevin. Something the league is looking at as well, providing different options with the software background and Clippers ownership. It makes sense they want to break new ground.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
Bradley kicks to Gortat, dishes it to Williams. Trying to break that ice-cold streak.
Well, you talk about a professional scorer, that's Lou Williams. The former Sixth Man of the Year is instant offense.
For Los Angeles, they have made 5 of 8 of their free throw attempts.
At the line for 2.
First one falls for him.
You look at the trajectory of Williams' career. Second-round pick, started slow, but his game has aged like a fine wine.
Jordan Bell's checked in for the Warriors. Livingston comes in for Klay Thompson. And Los Angeles will go for a different look here. Montrezl Harrell, he's checked in for Gortat. Mike Scott comes in for Tobias Harris. And Mbah-a-Moute's checked in for Gallinari. And it's Patrick Beverley in for Bradley. And 1:01 left in the first half. Livingston kicks to Curry. Durant, no good.
And a little frustration now, missing on the catch and flush.
You know, because it's all about timing, just unable to connect. One of those plays you really want back.
Another foul would give him 3 before the half. Something to keep an eye on, guys.
For Los Angeles, they have shot 70% from the free throw line tonight, 7 for 10.
Shooting 2, gentlemen.
The first one falls.
And getting to the line and hitting your free throws, a good way to get back into the game. It stops the clock and extends the game and allows you the opportunity to set your defense. They've been perfect from the line so far here in the second quarter.
Jerebko's checked in for the Warriors. And both free throws good for Lou Williams.
And just a much better job of attacking and getting to the line here in the second quarter. Didn't have a single attempt in the first.
Now here's Cousins. A 23-point game for him in the win against Dallas.
He was very active on defense, too, recording 3 steals for the game.
The Clippers shooting 43% from the floor. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And the foul on Jordan Bell. That's his 3rd foul so far. Bonus situation in effect, so we'll head to the free throw line for 2.
Oh, no. He's the last guy you want to put on the line. You can just about book the points every time he steps up there.
That's good from Williams, and the Warriors making a change here. And good on the second, so he makes them both. There's 18 seconds left in the first half of the game. Beverly against Curry. Passes it to Livingston. Here's Bell. And that one released in time, but no good. And so a pretty lopsided game through the first half. Warriors ahead, delivering the blowout. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks, Kevin. Alongside Steve Kerr and Coach, what is the offensive approach going to be in the second half?
Well, we just have to do what we do, move the ball and wear them down with our ball movement, our cutting, and our spacing, and set better screens, all the usual stuff.
Yeah, it always seems to work out for you in the long run. Thanks, Steve. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Boy, a lot of energy in this arena tonight. The hometown fans getting after it. I'm Ernie Johnson. Shaquille O'Neal's here. So is Kenny the Jet Smith. Klay Thompson putting in some serious work for the team tonight. He had 27 points, 4 assists, and 1 steal. He has bounced back nicely from what was a tough night for him in their last game. Judging by that first half, he's back to his old self again. Taking a look at the Warriors, Kenny, what'd you think?
Well, we've been watching Klay Thompson for a while now. He's a guy who's unselfish, and he's willing to defer, but when he's feeling it, he knows it's time to take over. His jump shot is pretty much the definition of repeatable motion, and that's what we saw in the first half, him repeatedly sinking shots.
And over to Shaq. Now your take on the Clippers.
Well, you live by the 3 and you die by the 3. And today, they're dying. And as cold as they've been behind the arc, they keep firing from deep. What are you doing? I know they got a lot of ground to make up, but they can't continue with this game plan. Not working.
And now with the second half about to get underway, let's send you back courtside. See everybody with Kevin Harlan.
Picturesque Lake Merritt's the scene there as we welcome you back to Oakland. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. Klay Thompson has been sensational.
And they haven't needed a lot of shots to get their points. Just tremendous efficiency here in the first half.
What I love watching is they are working for high percentage looks and cashing in when they get them.
The NBA always evolving, Steve. What do you like to see in a big man? coming through the ranks these days with the kind of game we've got in front of us?
Well, I think right now a lot of these big guys, they have to be versatile, especially on the defensive end. We talk so much about the big shooting threes, but I think big guys right now got to be able to switch on pick and rolls, being able to guard the smaller guys, and I think also you still have to have that toughness. But I would love, Kevin, to see somebody come in and just dominate on the low block, and our entire game changes because this guy can win a championship being a low post player.
But you really think that's going to happen?
No, not at all.
Thompson and Durant fill out the perimeter. Bell is out there with DeMarcus Cousins, and it's Curry in at the point guard position. That's Steve Kerr's 5 as we get into the second half.
Up and down career for Gallinari. A skilled forward with size, has struggled because of health.
To the middle, it's stolen by Harris. And here they come. Pass to Beverly. Harris kicks to Williams. Five on the clock. And it's good off the back of the rim and in. Williams has got 20.
You know, bursting off the screen, Williams makes a quick decision, takes it himself.
Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Well, the Clippers have hit the reset button, and you wonder how that affects their head coach, Doc Rivers. Now, he seemed reluctant to lead a rebuild with the Celtics, but he's on board doing it with the Clippers. Even though the Clippers relieved him of his title of president of basketball operations in 2017, Rivers has just signed a new extension that will keep him coaching the team for the next few years. Kevin?
Well, if nothing else, DA, he has guided them through some pretty dark hours. Thank you.
And no hesitation attacking the defense. Body to body, Durant with an impressive finish.
Here's Williams. Softly drops in the floater. Williams has got 4 this quarter.
And that's 3 out of 4 now coming out of the break. The offense playing with a purpose.
Inside. Here's Thompson. And that one is off. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. Harris finds Beverly. Williams with the ball. But they recover it. Gallinari against Durant. Second chance shot. And it's Gallinari missing.
Fantastic rim protection. That's not in his wheelhouse to overcome.
Curry passes to Thompson. Good, and Curry gets the assist. He has 29.
Klay Thompson understands how to adjust and how to get his shot through the defense.
Curry against Beverly. On the wing, Williams. 22 points for him. Beverly against Curry. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Patrick Beverly likes to play aggressive, plays at a high pace, nice finish off contact.
You know, Patrick Beverly, first team all-defense, Smitty, back in 2017. He gets right in your chest. He is a tenacious defender.
He's hard-nosed. He's fearless, not just in your jersey. He wants to get under your skin.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
That's good from Beverly. And Patrick Beverly last season excited for a bigger role on the Clippers, but knee surgery wiped out his season.
Yeah, and he's in the final year of his contract, Kevin. A lot at stake as he hopes to earn a significant raise from a salary that's been one of the league's best bargains. And he has just been in a flow offensively. Terrific game. He has been the X factor.
Los Angeles calls timeout. The NBA is so financially stable right now, Steve. What's it been like watching this growth for the league overall?
You know, I've loved it because I think the partnership has been phenomenal. The league is growing both for players and also organizations. They've done a nice job of getting a chance to hammer out some of these issues to making it worthwhile financially for the league and also financially for the players.
Wasted no time on that one. 8 points for Tobias Harris.
Whether it's scoring, passing, or just acting as a decoy, his value to this team cannot be understated.
Here's Curry with the three. Doesn't go, only his third miss in 9 tries. From outside the arc, offensive rebound. Gallinari against Durant. A nice shot by Gallinari. Gallinari's got 5 points in the quarter.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Durant against Gallinari. Thompson for 3. Gortat with the rebound. Gortat's got 5 rebounds tonight.
And so much for repeating the three-point barrage he put on in the first half. Nothing here in the second.
Beverly against Curry. And it's Beverly missing. Warriors leading by 13. Here's Thompson. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. And how about a look now at the top rebounding small forwards in the NBA during the past month? Kevin Durant, third.
And maybe they're not the biggest or strongest players in the front court, but that hasn't limited their ability to get in there and mix it up and come up with a lot of rebounds night in and night out.
This group, they all play big, and the numbers they're able to put up on the glass makes them so valuable.
The first free throw is good. Greg, you look at the lineup for the reigning champs. When healthy, this team starts 5 all-star players at every position.
And even with Boogie coming back from a devastating injury, this team is scary. People immediately called it the best team ever assembled. Credit the front office, but the Warriors players still have to prove they are the best ever on the floor this season.
Last season, the Clippers had injury problems. 11 players missing a combined 264 games. Still had a winning record. Pretty impressive.
Harris, no good.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
And the foul called on DeMarcus Cousins. That will be foul number 5 on him.
Steph just doing his thing from downtown. That's his game.
And the Warriors making a change here. Iguodala's checked in. Now Williams. He's got 22. And Gortat kicks to Harris. And it's Durant with the rebound. Well, the Clippers with a league-high 37 different starting lineups last season. You've got to give Doc Rivers a lot of credit.
Yes, you do. And he gave a lot of the credit to his players. A lot of G League guys, two-way contracts. They battled all season long.
His second team.
Here's Curry, and oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
Stephen Curry driving the basketball has a nice knack to be able to, once he's inside the paint, to draw the fouls.
And you think about how the Warriors attracted Kevin Durant to the team and all these all-stars coexisting. It doesn't always work like that, does it?
No, and I give a lot of credit to Steph Curry, a 2-time league MVP, but he never lets his ego get the best of him. His good-natured calm and sense of serenity kind of set the tone and maybe balance a bit of what Draymond brings to the locker room.
Free throw good, Curry.
So many different aspects to Curry's game. You know, we've talked about his ability to get to the free throw line.
And both free throws good for Curry.
Well, Steph Curry, widely regarded as the best shooter in the history of the game. He's been so successful playing point guard in the NBA at times, I think we forget that he transitioned from playing shooting guard in his younger days.
Now here's Williams. Right now, checking his stats, he's averaging over 23 points a game. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Williams.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
Sean Livingston, he's checked in for Klay Thompson. And Los Angeles making a change here as well. Bradley's checked in. Here's Iguodala. And looking at his production, he averages a little more than 7 points a game. You know, Greg, a lot of players can't make that switch from shooting guard to point guard. You've got to give Steph a lot of credit.
He's worked tirelessly. I mean, we've all seen those pregame ball handling drills. He's still prone to a careless turnover or two, but on the plus side, he rebounds like a shooting guard. And today's point guards are expected to score much more than in days past.
Here's Harris after the made shot from Andre Iguodala. Shot clock at 6. Harris. No good. They had a chance to end the run there.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control. And that was an easy one there. Just a missed opportunity.
If you give it to him, he'll take that shot every time down the floor. I'm sure he's kicking himself.
Now we get a chance to check out the standings out west. Already we're in December. We take a look at the Warriors. They've been in peak form as we've watched them play some tremendous basketball with an eye toward the postseason. And of course, the Los Angeles Clippers just need to take it a game at a time.
And seeing where the Warriors are, they've had just the kind of season you knew they were capable of. I mean, they've got all the talent in the world, but how about maximizing it to the fullest?
That's been the key. This coaching staff knows what their strengths are. They play to those strengths. That's how they've gotten the most out of their talent.
And here is Gortat following the 3 from Kevin Durant. Teardrop shot, and 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. And the post-up game losing favor around the NBA, Steve, but for point guard Shaun Livingston, that's his bread and butter.
First, he has a size advantage most every night, and then he loves to get down there in the block. He has the vision to punish teams for trying to dig or double team him when he's scoring.
Shooting 2.
And he knocks down the first one.
Patrick Beverley is a tone setter, someone who doesn't back down from anyone. I admire his confidence.
Jerebko's checked in for the Warriors. And then for Los Angeles, Montrezl Harrell, he's checked in for Gortat. Mike Scott comes in for Harris. And Mbah-a-Moute comes in for Gallinari. And so he makes both from the line.
And even though they're down, they are putting on a show at the free throw line.
Beverley against Curry. This one for 3. Jerebko kicks to Iguodala. Back to Jerebko. The dish now to Durant. Shoots over Scott, and that one's on target from the wing. 18 points for Kevin Durant.
And each bucket at this point feels like a backbreaker.
Showing no mercy. Double-digit lead and still putting it on him.
Now here's Harrell. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Scott inside, defended by Durant. Scott can't get it to go.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Jerebko dishes to Curry. Yep, it counts. Curry's got 7 points for the quarter.
You take away the 3, you take away the drive. Steph burns you from mid-range.
Curry against Beverley. Ball's knocked loose. It's stolen by Jerebko. And here's the fast break. Durant leading the way. And there's Stephen Curry on the assist by Durant. Durant's got 3 assists now in this one.
How about his aggressiveness from 3? He caught fire in the first half. Now hits his second one since the break. He's a bad, bad man.
Here's Curry. He feeds it to Iguodala. Mbah-a-Moute with the steal. Bradley kicks to Beverley. Good ball movement here by the Clippers. Shot to stop the run. Bradley can't get it to go. And so it's Iguodala. He'll bring it up for Golden State. The feed to Jerebko. That drops and it comes off the assist from Livingston. Livingston's got 3 assists in the game. Beverly finds Bamute. Harrell against Iguodala. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Andre Iguodala. That is his first foul of the game. The Warriors making a switch here. Evans is checked in. And Los Angeles making a change here as well. Gilgeous-Alexander's checked in for Patrick Beverly. And it's the Clippers with the ball. Now, here's Scott. Just 4 to shoot. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. They get Stephen Curry.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
Shooting 2.
No good on the free throw. And he's good on the second. Golden State's gone 3 of 7 from three-point range here in quarter number 3. Jerebko, the pass to Curry. Iguodala outside. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It's going to be on Montrezl Harrell.
Andre is just so talented, so skilled at drawing fouls on the way up.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
An 80% shooter. The work he's done at the line this season, one word, solid.
And he can't get the first one.
The charity stripe is far from the strongest part of Iggy's game, but he will hit him in crunch time.
He hits the second from the line. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Kicks it to Bradley. Over in the corner, Mbamute. And again, it's the Clippers missing.
Yeah, and they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
Now here's Evans. Clock at 6. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
And forcing the miss there, he just knows how to pressure you defensively.
And also protecting the rim at all costs. I love the anticipation to affect the shot.
Here's Bradley. 9 points in the game so far. It's tipped. And it's the Warriors on the break. Curry leading the charge. And it's in there. Curry's got 28 points for the game.
Extended the lead. This has been a great period for him offensively.
Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Over in the corner, Mbamute buries the long-range jumper. Mbamute has got 6. Golden State's gone 3 of 7 from three-point range here in quarter number 3. Iguodala kicks to Evans. Iguodala deciding where to go with it. Over Harrell. And he gets that one to go off the front iron. And it's 7 points for Andre Iguodala.
Just an exceptional job by Iggy, imposing his will down inside with his strong frame.
The 3 from Bradley. Evans with the rebound. And it's Evans with the ball. He'll bring it up for Golden State. Livingston, that's good.
And really the story of the half, one team shooting it lights out, the other, the lights are just out.
You know what? It's two competing philosophies. One team playing it close to the vest, the other fast and loose.
Here's Bradley. The Warriors making the shot. It's stolen by Curry. And up the court come the Warriors on the break. And he stuffs it. What a pass to set him up.
And that's the classic 1-2 punch right there. I mean, nice steal. And then how about the elevation, Kevin, on the finish?
And, Greg, nothing spurs some quick offense like a great play defensively.
When your defense translates into offense, it's a beautiful thing.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander, guarded by Curry. The pass to Harrell. Over Jerebko. Great D on that shot, and it's off the mark. And so it's the Golden State Warriors with a huge 37-point lead to end the quarter. Their defense has been terrific in this game. We've got more in store for you right after this. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Creating plays for others, it's an art form, but it's also a discipline. Fantastic job.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. And on the floor for the Clippers here in the fourth, we've got Gilgeous-Alexander. Marjanovic is out there with Luke Mbamute. Then there's Shabazz Muhammad, and it's Teodosic in at the shooting guard position. Now here's Evans, just 5 to shoot. It's deflected. Steve, the NBA playing games in foreign countries now during the regular season. You think that'll become a more common occurrence?
I do, Kevin. I think they do a good job of getting a chance to, I would say, gather all the fans around the globe. Our game is going more global. And I think some of the players and some of the teams, they love it. I think a lot of times if they make sure the NBA, they're not sending the exact same teams and get a chance to spread the wealth, I think it's a great idea.
That one off the back iron and out. And for the Warriors, they're shooting fantastically in this game, 62% from the floor. Simons, count the bucket, coming off a perfectly placed assist.
The beauty of the teardrop, very difficult to really contest.
Teodosic kicks to Mbamute. To the paint, and the dunk by Mbamute.
And it was the screen there, guys, that freed him up as he ran his man into it.
And then it was all acceleration, GA, to the bucket right after that.
That was just a textbook pick that allowed him room, and he took advantage of it.
Pass to Simons. It's Evans on the wing. He's guarded by Mbamute. And a little luck that time, but it drops.
That makes it 10 of their last 12 coming from inside the paint.
Pass to Muhammad. Over Jerebko. The Clippers keep it alive.
Jacob Evans. That's his second personal foul.
And Muhammad kicks to Teodosic. Down to 5 on the shot clock.
And they've got to get back to what they were doing in that first half if they want to somehow win this game. The offense has gone stagnant.
And it's good for 2.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
Right wing. Here's Jerebko. That drops, and it comes off the assist from Livingston.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
Kicks it to Amute. Down low. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Here's Evans. And the shot falls short this time.
Well, just think what's happening here. He hasn't found his groove, yet they still hold the lead.
Muhammad, the bounce pass. Yep, it counts. When you look at today's NBA salaries, Steve, do you feel the responsibility to learn financial management falls mostly on the players, or should the league do even more to help them find out about what they're going to do with all this money?
You know, I think it's the responsibility of both. I think the Players Association, also the NBA, and I think organizations as well. I think you look at it, we're all involved to get a chance to help these youngsters. It's not easy for a 19-year-old, 20-year-old to become a millionaire overnight. That's just not something that you're used to, and handling that, it has been a problem for some players in the past.
That's good from Jerebko. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. He kicks it to Muhammad. The pass to Mbah-a-Moute. Just 5 on the clock. And a miss there on the triple. And so it's Livingston bringing it up now for the Golden State Warriors. So far in the fourth quarter, they've allowed just 6 points.
That's his first personal foul. At the line for your Warriors, number 3. 2 shots.
Two.
First free throw is good. Steve, looks like we may not have any more sleeved jerseys anymore. As you look back, is this the end of an era or the end of an error, a mistake?
Either way, I am happy, Kevin. I just didn't like the look.
I am too.
And I couldn't imagine being a player, being able to try to shoot the basketball with sleeves.
It made no sense.
Not at all. So I'm looking forward not to see guys wearing, I would call it T-shirts.
Yeah. Now, here's Marjanovic. To the inside. Muhammad, the pass to Teodosic. Now, here's Mbah-a-Moute. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And Jones pulls it down. The Warriors have gone 5 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. Strong work at that end of the floor. Muhammad with the steal. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. It's stolen by Jones. Passes it to Simons. Back to Jones. Here's Simons to the paint. Here's Livingston. Count that one as his 7th make in 8 attempts. A scorching 88%. Clippers have gone 3 of 8 here in the fourth quarter. Pass to Teodosic. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Yeah, just nice strength there, and then just off with the shot.
Well, Steve, we've just come out of the first year where we saw legislation from the NBA about resting players. How do you feel about the new rules so far?
You know, I like them. I love that when you start to see these teams that was resting players on national televised games, but I think overall just resting players. I think our contract says that we play 82 games unless you're injured. And if a guy is injured, you understand. But I love the new rules that was implemented.
I agree. Thompson, he's checked in for Sean Livingston. And so he makes both from the line. Warriors have gone 6 of 8 from the field in the fourth so far. It's been a great start to this final quarter for them. Ball's knocked loose. Teodosic, the pass to Muhammad. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to Muhammad. Shoots the three. Marjanovic kicks to Teodosic. They shoot again. And the Clippers miss again.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A plus 10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Pass to Simons. He dishes it to Evans. Another three for Golden State.
And since halftime, they have been locked and loaded from beyond.
Yeah, forcing defenders to come out and guard them, which could open up driving lanes if they want to take advantage of that.
To the right side, Mbah a Moute. And a great assist by Teodosic as that one goes in.
And he's really shot the ball well, but it hasn't been contagious.
And Thompson kicks to Jones. Here's Simons. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Simons has got 5 points now in the quarter. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Here's Teodosic, covered by Evans. Muhammad, the pass to Teodosic. Shot clock at 5. Here is Mbah a Moute. Misses the three. Warriors have gone 8 of 10 from the field here in the fourth quarter. Really getting it done. And it's out of bounds. The Warriors able to retain possession here. And this is what the schedule looks like for the Los Angeles Clippers. On Wednesday, they'll tip off a homestand starting with the Sacramento Kings. Then on Friday, they'll go up against LeBron James and the Los Angeles Lakers. Here's Simons. And the powerful one-handed slam.
And a long windup and strong follow-through on the one-hand jam.
Yeah, he's not going to mess that one up. Kicks it to Mbah a Moute. Some nice ball movement by the Clippers. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Chemistry at its best. An unreal alley-oop.
Yeah, you're right. The pass, the catch, the dunk, all of it perfect. And that unleashed chaos replay presented by Under Armour. Hover Havoc, giving us a chance to relive that exciting play. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Yeah, outstanding job there of taking the harm and still able to finish.
There's only the Basketball Hall of Fame that is shared among all basketball organizations, Steve. Do you think there should be an NBA Hall of Fame?
You know, Kevin, I do. I mean, I love the way we've done it, and obviously it's been successful. But, you know, the Basketball Hall of Fame is your entire body of work. And I think sometimes we don't understand that that's from high school, college level into the NBA. Whereas, you know, there's some guys are making it because of that, and there's some guys getting slighted because of that. So I do think one day we should just have the NBA Hall of Fame, just like the NFL.
Guys, some great passing from him.
Yeah, everybody's touching it, and you're starting to see the assists pile up because the rhythm is on display offensively.
Now here's Evans. The pass to Simons. 6 to shoot. Shoots over Scott. No good off the front iron. Los Angeles has gotten just 1 of 4 three-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Pulls up, high post. Shot clock reset for Los Angeles. Muhammad against Evans. Now here's Muhammad. Defense right on him. That shot is off.
He's just gone stone cold this period, and it's bringing the rest of the team down.
Passes it to Simons. Back to Evans. When we look, Steve, at big stats like double-doubles, triple-doubles, are we becoming too enamored with that versus how it might affect winning?
No, I think we're always going to have those double-doubles and triple-doubles. I just think right now when you look at it, so many more possessions in games. That's why we're having guys average a triple-double or having more double-doubles. But he also give those guys credit. The game and those players, they're just better right now, and they're more equipped to be versatile. But I do think we still got to keep the emphasis on winning when a guy can get a triple-double in wins versus in losses or double-doubles or any kind of stats. I think that should be a category of his own.
He misses the free throw. And he sinks the second. Here's Simons. Thompson outside. Here's Simons. Jones kicks to Thompson. 5 to shoot. Over Muhammad. And again, no good by Golden State.
Can't convert, but a good opportunity from mid-range. He'll take that every time.
We've had a full season now, Steve, of the jersey-sponsored insignias and patches. That has become a reality in the NBA. Any thoughts on that so far?
I guess, Kevin, because I'm old school, I don't like seeing it on the jerseys. I like the clean look. I would love to see it on their warm-up jerseys. You know, obviously their warm-up jackets and pants.
2 shots.
I just don't like seeing it on the jersey. But I don't think I'm going to win this one, Kevin. I think they are here to stay. I think they might even add more sponsors on jerseys.
Yeah, the look they like is the look of money. Money, that's a good look.
That's the look.
They get from those sponsorships, right. Off on that one, so he goes 1 for 2 at the line. Here's Simons. Drops it in from 11 feet. Simons has got 9 points here in the second half. LA has gotten just 1 of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth. Over to the left wing. Mba Amute. They grabbed their own miss. Stolen by Thompson. 1:43 left to play in the final quarter. Pass to Simons. He kicks to Urebko. Shot, high post. Jones, no luck. And for the Clippers, they're shooting a paltry 33% in the fourth. Not a good showing for this offense.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Warriors.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And so taking a look at their record, a nice milestone they'll be picking up tonight. 30 wins on the year now.
And as we get set to put this one to bed, a one-sided season series thus far, they've won 2 straight.
And as usual, some excellent work tonight in what was a quality big impact game for Klay Thompson.
Every time he shot it, it seemed like it was going to drop in. And if it didn't, everyone was surprised.
And the first one drops. Muhammad hits them both. There's 57 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Simons, the pass to Urepko. Here's Simons, defended by Scott. Now the pass to Thompson. The three ball. The three-pointer is right on target. Thompson's got 36.
And this is the kind of deficit it would take a miracle to overcome.
I think this hometown crowd agrees with you. They are fired up about it.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Dishes to Scott. And there's the call on Klay Thompson. So that will be his second foul of the game. We're in the bonus, and we'll go to the line to shoot two.
At the line for the Clippers, Mike Scott. Taking 2 shots.
Two shots.
That's good from Scott. And he makes both free throws. Here's Simons. 23 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Thompson outside. Jones dishes to Thompson. Lets it go. Rebound by Harrell. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. So we see the Warriors taking the game here. They poured it on tonight. Dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
And, you know, this game could really be a defining one for what they can do when they are playing at their best. I mean, being here at home no doubt helps, and the execution was flawless.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks very much with Kevin Durant. Kate, a slow start for you offensively, but you were able to stay aggressive. How do you keep that mentality as a great scorer?
Well, you got to keep shooting, no matter what happens. So it's easy to, play well throughout the game when you're making shots, but when you're missing, you got to get your mind right, and that's what I tried to do, is just stay aggressive.
And it sure showed out there. Thank you very much. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Steve Smith, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for tuning in. We'll see you later.